OOMPH interview, the first.
Well, we're gladly welcome you here in Belarus, and we're very happy to see you here again. And it's really an honor that you came to us so soon. And of course, first of all, we want to ask about your feelings. So it's your second show here in Belarus, so you are already familiar with the public. So still, what are your expectations from that show?
Wow. I have the feeling that too high expectations are not that good. The highest expectation that you have to have is from yourself. So I've got the expectation from myself to top the last show. So to give more energy, to be more on the point, and to show the audience more love than before, if it's possible. So no, we remember the last show as really great because the audience was so enthusiastic, full of energy, and that's what we like, and that's what our music also is, hopefully. So yeah, it made us easy to enter the stage because they were so loud. So yeah, we're glad to be back because people here are very friendly, open-minded, and that's great.
Well, you came yesterday, so I suppose you had some time maybe to walk around the city, and maybe this time you tried something from national Belarusian cuisine, and if yes, what is your favorite dish? And also, we'd like to ask about Russian cuisine. Do you have something that you eat every time when you come to Russia?
To be honest, to me as a vegetarian, it's very hard to travel all around the world and find at all vegetarian meals. So yeah, as long as I find something without meat or fish or something like that, I'm happy. So I just take a look at the at the menu and just like, oh, vegetarian, okay, take this. Oh, French fries, take this. Oh, salad without fish, I take this. So yeah, that's it. I mean, as long as there are vegetarian things to eat, I'm happy. So in Russia there's lots of things with meat.
Yeah, true.
And I suppose it's the same in Belarus. So, well, yeah, I'm really curious, indeed. As long as it does not contain animals, I try to eat something which comes from those cities. So, yeah, but actually, as a singer, you have to take care of your voice very much. So it's important to have enough sleep. So mainly I see hotel rooms and hotel beds. So yeah, that's it. That sounds pretty boring, but it is that way, you know. So if you run around, do not have enough time to sleep, you see a lot of buildings, do a lot of sightseeing, but you cannot perform on stage anymore. So that's the mess. So I want to be on point with all my heart, soul, mind, enthusiasm, body, whatever on stage. So that's why I mainly are in my hotel room.
Okay, but
I tried these pancakes, potato pancakes filled with blue cheese. Because I also don't eat meat, so I tried this one. But they are filled with everything, I guess. And I liked it very much. Yeah. And sightseeing I did last time. This time I didn't have really time for doing it. Yeah.
Well, this time the weather is better, so
the weather is better.
Yeah.
The weather is perfect. We entered the plane with snowstorm in Moscow, and after 1 hour flight, it was brilliant. Blue sky, sun was shining, and plus 12 degrees. So it was perfect. So we were very happy. As we went out of the plane and went into the hotel, and yeah, hopefully this sun will continue during the show.
Well, even the weather is glad to see you here.
If it is that way, we're very thankful.
Well, let's go to the next question. And well, fans in Kazan and Ufa are looking forward to see you for the first time. And so what are your expectations from the so-called first dates with those cities?
Well, as I said before, I try to not have expectations at all. Maybe he's got
No, not really. From the fans, we like to get surprised, and of course we know that Russian fans and Ukraine fans and Belarus fans are always very enthusiastic in the show, but I guess we will have fun. That's all. And Kazan, we've heard, is a very nice, beautiful city. So I hope that we find the time to see a little bit of the city center. That's it.
And I hope the weather not to be too cold, because for the voice that's not too good. So I don't know.
Anyway, you can come back to Belarus.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
We're glad to see you again.
No. We hope to have great shows there from our sides, you know, to be as fit as possible and to be able to perform as well as possible. So that's it. I mean, as I said before, the highest expectation should be from ourselves, you know. So we know that the Russian audience is awesome. So.
Okay, and keep on talking about your shows. Do you remember your very first one? So. How was it, and what did you feel exactly at that moment?
Wow, my very first show.
Ever?
Very first show ever?
As OOMPH, I mean.
Oh, with OOMPH, yeah, I remember. How did I feel? Well, back then I drank alcohol, so I suppose I was drinking a couple of beers before that show, so I was in the mood to go on stage without having too much fear or whatever, to be too much afraid. It was awesome, to be honest, because those feelings were new, and new feelings are always overwhelming. And yeah, it was great. I mean, back then we were so young, and we was so full of energy and so full of visions and full of emotions, whatever, full of doubts, full of unconsciousness. It was weird. I mean, I was how old have I been? I mean, about 20 years or whatever. So it's good to look back and see that you developed, you know, somehow. So there's people who always want to be 20 years again. I don't, to be honest, because I was so full of strange things in my head. So it's good that I worked a lot in the meantime on myself, and see that I changed as a person, and I'm more self-confident right now and more fine with myself. So yeah. Those times were great, but I don't want to get back, to be honest.
Okay, I see. And do you want to add something?
It was in Frankfurt, our first show. We supported electronic body music band called X Marks the Catwalk. They're also from Germany. And so we didn't play that long, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes before their set. And of course we've been quite nervous, but it wasn't our own show, so there was no risk, and it was a good start to get the fans of X Marks the Catwalk get to know our music, and it was the first show and a good tryout for us. Now the club is closed already, it's not existing anymore, but time goes on.
Well, Crep, would you like to share your feelings with us?
Yeah, I share all with you, I think so, but I kind of only remember that was only 3 people on stage, not like now we are 7 people on stage. And it was a big party after the show or something like that, right?
Well, okay, and also there is one very remarkable show in OOMPH biography. It was in Dresden, 2001.
All right.
And I think this video touched
End of the tour.
Touched the heart of every fan who saw this video.
Because there are naked men in the video, or why touched it the heart?
Exactly. So was it a plan or improvisation? Or?
It was the end of the tour, and there's a certain rule when you go on tour, especially if there's another band supporting you, that on the last show there will be surprises. The main act will make surprises on the support band, and the support band will do surprises on the show of the main act.
And the crew of the main
act.
And with the support band together.
Yeah. So maybe they change the lights, make everything pink, or this time they decided to go on stage when we played the song Niemand, totally naked, grab the guitars and surprise us with this. And yeah, it's funny that there's a video on the internet existing from it, because it was way before the times when everybody had his mobile phone and filming everything. So it was filmed with a VHS camera, and someone put it in the internet, and now everybody can participate in that special moment. We all were drunk on stage, pretty much. The crew
Thank you for honesty.
filled vodka into our water bottles on stage, and we didn't know this. So I got thirsty and tried to drink some water. Oh, it's vodka, and then I donated it gave it to the audience, and the audience said, "Oh, they are really cool. They drink all the time vodka in water bottles."
Well, yeah.
That was fun.
Well, during the history of OOMPH, you have always changed the costumes, and this time you surprised your fans with really great costumes. So we wonder who or what inspired you for creating these costumes, and also how do you come up with the idea how you want to look at this or that tour?
Well, me as the singer, I like about changes in style. I mean, to me it would be boring to look the same over 20 years or whatever. So I try to make it special and extraordinary for me as a human being on stage. So well, and especially this new outfit, we wanted to look romantic and badass at the same time. So hopefully we reached that goal. And yeah, wow, we just sit together as three persons and see what fits the best and get loads of inspiration, try have a fitting and try to have the best outfit for us three. I mean, we're three different persons with three different heights and bodies, so but it has to look perfect on each member, so it's hard. But yeah, hopefully we did a good job, and yeah, next time maybe we come in sacks or whatever. I don't know.
Good idea.
It's always a bag of surprises with OOMPH. You know, you never know what you get, and I think that what makes it interesting also for the fans. Hopefully, we changed style a lot, as you said. We changed color a lot. We've shown that we also are able to laugh about ourselves. You know, that's really important in my eyes. Wow, yeah, that's what makes it great for us too. I mean, it would be boring to repeat ourselves all over again, musically and concerning style.
Okay, want to add something?
No, everything is said.
Okay.
Next question.
Good then. Of course I can't but ask you about OOMPH virus, and well, the spread of this virus goes really fast, and a lot of your fans are young people, and it can be said that you, with your virus, you affect their minds. So what do you want to tell these young men and women with your songs, with your art?
Well, at first I try to reflect myself, my inner space, as honestly as possible. Maybe this is what people touches the most. And there's so many bands who maybe just create an image which is not authentic. But that's not my goal. I try to be as honest as possible within my lyrics and within what I do in OOMPH. So that's maybe why people can find themselves within my music. I got my own inner demons and wounds, and I try to reflect it within my music, and that's why people can relate with it and see themselves in my lyrics, in my texts, and that's the main thing. I mean, music is the language, and it can tell so many different things. It can reflect so many different emotions, and this is why music is still very important in my eyes. As long as music is able to touch people, it reaches so much, you know. And if there's still people who get to know OOMPH and say, oh, this music really touches me, and I can feel so many different emotions within this music, and they express emotions that I could not express myself within art, and I'm thankful that there's a band who does this, then we reached really a lot. And that's our goal. We want to touch people with words and with music.
I see, and that's great, in fact, because
Thank you.
As you said, a lot of musicians that just create an image and nothing more.
Yeah.
Well, and as we have a lack of time, I can't ask all questions, but the most, I think, important and significant one we've decided to ask at the end. So, are you ready for zombie apocalypse? And what are you going to do if it happens?
What the fuck?
Whoa, yeah, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. Got no problem with that, because as far as I know, zombies are pretty stupid, so it won't be that horrible as it is in those movies.
There are different types of zombies. There are the fast ones, and there are the really slow ones, stupid ones. So which kind of zombie do you mean?
I think all kinds, so you should be prepared for
All
any
different
case.
kinds.
Yeah, of course.
As we all know, there's already so many zombies going around in the world.
In our tour bus, of course. After 2 weeks on tour, everybody looks like a zombie.
Within policy all over the world.
Okay.
They're still among us. So.
I agree. So you're always ready and know what to do. Okay, well, thank you very much. It was a real pleasure to have an interview with you, and I want to wish you to enjoy the show as much as we will.
Thank you very much. The pleasure was all up to us, and I want to thank all of our fans in the Ukraine, in Belarus, in Russia, wherever, because of your special faith. And you are very special people, and the audience is really, really great. We always like to come back here, and it's always an adventure.
I think we're just a reflection of your music, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.